Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Bale. Interesting ball. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Has a look and has a go. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, just the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence. Jordi Alba. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Alexander-Arnold. Mateus. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Gullit is the guilty party there. And it's Messi. England looking to pass their way through. Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pirlo providing an outlet on that flank. Bit too much weight on the pass. Mateus.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The pass has gone astray. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No way through, so back it comes. He's got tall. Goal! England! England take the lead. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Half-time getting close now. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
England have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Manchester United finding their passes. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. England get the second half going. Thuram. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bale. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll... Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Jordi Alba. Pirlo. Not the most accurate pass. Hullet. He's a great chance! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's in space and looking for options.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Jordi Alba. Bale! Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mateus couldn't squeeze it through. Hullet being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
England needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And that has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Looking for the runner. Pullet looking to run onto it. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Back into the middle. Oh, the straight hit! It's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Number 6, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 24, Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Scholes.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
This might spell danger. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, facing up. He's tried one! Scholes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Decent hit! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Messi. And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. Nice ball, and Romario! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Cruyff. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh no, what has happened here? Shifted upfield. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shevchenko. 4 added minutes on the board. And we're done. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Hello everybody. everybody, and please.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The Luis Suarez! Pullet is herring after that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gently done. Oh, that's clever. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. And here's Messi. Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. And here's Messi. That is good strength. Oh, what has happened here? Nesta cuts out the pass. Hullet. And Hullet! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Busquets. Lahm gets across to intercept that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. Now it's Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And here's Messi. Cruyff chasing after it. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that has been cut short. Hullet finds himself offside. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No goals as yet. Now it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Hullet might just make this. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. That is good alertness. Shifted upfield. Cruyff. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they're quick to get it back. Cruyff. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Alcantara. He could be in here. Now it's Hullet. Thuram gets it clear, and that's been won straight back. Al Nassr looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Al Nassr have it back and can go again. And he's being shifted off it. Crossed it again. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Hullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Can he finish? It's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Plays the ball back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They're failing with the very quality that should be delivered with more intent.
Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. That has ended up in no man's land. He's gone forward. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Pass somewhat off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just the keeper to beat! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's intervened well there. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now.
And he has been fouled there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh no, what has happened here? Alarm. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And time is up. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Wan-Bissaka. And he's managed to get free. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Wan-Bissaka does really well there. He is strong. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Zico is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal quietly revving up. And he's surging through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Yamal touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Great ball if he can get there. Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Zico is in a really good position out wide. And it's Scholes.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way...
He's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pirlo. Scholes. Messi. And it's Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Van Dijk cuts it out. And he's there to retrieve it. And Messi!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Taken back almost at once. Zico. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. And now the breakaway. He could be in here. Now it's Hullet. Header! He has done it! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 40 minutes
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Short changes him with that pass. Pirlo. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Scholes. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Scholes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Hullet. That is good alertness. Pirlo. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found some space here. Neatly clipped into space. Real hits one! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The goal scorer.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started. There's the hit! He's got the shot away!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, and he's through the middle. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend, and he's...
Real chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gravenberch. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good take in a good area.
Szoboszlai really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Szoboszlai. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Great chance! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Messi. He might be in here. He's through. It's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Davids! Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting... Yamal! Oh no, what has happened here? It's over the line and that'll be a goal kick. Szoboszlai. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And he's intervened well there. Gravenberg. Davids. And it's Belletti. Pirlo providing an outlet on that flank. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gullit chasing after it. Szoboszlai. And here's Torres. Diaz. Luis Suarez. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Luis Suarez, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's played him through. Adams. Now Davids. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Courtois can claim that. Gravenberg. Now it's Torres. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And the second half gets underway. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz pinches it off him. Adams calmly anticipates. Davids. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Szoboszlai. He tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. And that's a superb pass. And the finish! He has done it!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai. Fernando Torres. Now there's a fine ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pirlo. And that has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foot in. Diaz goes on a charge down the left. Rodri.
The attendance for this match was 71.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Fernando Torres. He's looking to set free a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids. Soboslai. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. Spread neatly. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger, and he was quick to react. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Messi touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Drogba. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Drogba. Well timed, excellent interception. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The less said about that pass, the better. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Always onto this. Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be 3 minutes.
Right card. And the number on the board is 3. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. And it's Xabi Alonso. Davids. Lam. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Quick announcement now. We would like to ask
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?